Hi, so this next 10-minute session is we're going to be looking at some stretches that you can do from your bed, or just some stretches that we can do lying down. So perfect to start the day, or maybe a great way just to start your practice, just to get the body going nice and gently. So we're going to start lying down, and you could be joining me from your bed, or just working your way down towards your mat or your towel or whatever you're lying on. And you can close the eyes here. Maybe just taking in some nice deep breaths. Noticing the movement of the body. So we are trying to wake up the body slightly. So we want to really focus on the expansion of the body and then the release of the body on the exhale. Softening the face, so noticing if you're holding any tension in the forehead, the eyes, the jaw. And we're going to start by floating the knees up towards the chest. And you don't have to hold them, you can just allow them to float there. Or maybe you could hold it underneath the thighs or over the top of the shins, whatever you find comfortable. And you can gently rock from side to side. And noticing how the back's feeling on the bed or on the mat. Maybe noticing if you've got quite a big gap. If you have, see if you can just gently tilt the pelvis. And see if you can just lower that lower spine on the floor. Just so the back feels a little bit more supported. We can hold the top of our knees, or if you have a yoga strap, you could place the yoga strap underneath the legs. And we're just going to take the knees away from us in a bit of a circular motion and then bring them back nice and closely. Drawing in some nice big circles. And then we can go the other way. And we're going to place the feet back down on the floor, and there can be a little gap between the feet. And we can open up the chest by cactusing the arms. So we create bends at the elbows, bending at the elbows, making ourselves look like a little bit of a cactus. And then just noticing how this then opens up the chest, and notice maybe if the chest and the back wants to arch. We still want to relax and support the spine, but we want to open up the body so the wrists might not touch the floor, the elbows may not. We can interlace the fingers and push the palms away from the head. Really lengthening through the arms. This is a really nice one for the arms and the shoulders, first thing in the morning. And when we're ready, we can drop the chin towards the chest and just look towards our kneecaps. Arms are still pushing up towards the ceiling. And then we can drop down. And then dropping the chin down towards the chest. Lifting up, just seeing if we can lift to our bottom of our shoulder blades. And then drop the head down. Taking the hands above the head, you can let go if you find that comfier. Reaching the hands away. Stretching out the side so my hands are actively pulling away from the body. Nice. Slowly bringing the hands back down, hugging the knees back in. We're going to drop the knees over towards one side. And we're going to open up the hand to the other side. So you can cactus the arm again, so bend at the elbow, or you can straighten the arm. And we're going to look over towards the extended arm, just finding a really lovely long spiral from one of our hands all the way to the opposite leg. And here we want to notice the arm that's extended, the shoulder that the arm's attached to. Is it lifted? Are we finding it quite hard to release? If so, just see if you can use your breathing, your breath, just to find a little bit more space. Bringing the knees back up to center, and then exhale. We're going to go for the other side. Opening up the arm, looking over towards the side, and one side. It's quite good here to notice if one side is feeling a lot tighter than the other. Just good to notice and observe. And then slowly bringing the knees back up towards centre. Dropping the feet down, and we're going to place the feet mat distance apart. So having a little bit more space now between the feet. Hands can be wherever you find them comfortable. You can cactus them, whatever you find. And then we can drop the knees over on the exhale to the left side. And as we inhale, bring the knees back up to centre. And then exhale, the knees over towards the right side. Inhale, the knees up to centre. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fall. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fall. Inhale, lift. Last time. And exhale, fall. Bringing the knees back up towards centre. We're going to walk the feet together and the knees, and we're going to open up the knees and the feet like a book. Hands again can relax on the belly, the mat alongside us. They can cactus the arms, whatever you find comfortable here. This is a really lovely one for the pelvis, the hips. You can feel it in our legs. And again, just notice if you're lifting up in conversation with the spine. We want to drop the belly, softening the ribcage down towards the floor. It's quite good here to check. Just to notice if you're holding any tension in the shoulders quite high. Are you holding and clenching the jaw? And even in this position, we can allow gravity to take over and just allow the legs to do what they want here. And we can just take some awareness towards the hands, do some figures of 8 with the wrists, opening up the palms and then closing them into fists again. Gently taking one hand to the palm or just the fingers of the palm and just opening up the forearm. Nice. And then slowly placing the hands back down to the body or the mat. Bring the knees in and then slowly bring the knees towards the chest. We're going to slowly bring the forehead towards the knees, just a gentle tuck. Softening the body back down towards the mat, relaxing the head. And we're slowly going to roll over to one side, whatever side you find. And we're going to use the hands to walk the body up towards a seated position. Finding a seated position in bed, so that can be knees together, cross-legged, whatever you find, or you can stay lying down if you really want to. And we're just going to drop the chin down. The hands can hug the knees, opening up the back. So here I'm curving the spine here. Rolling up through the body, and this time perhaps taking a lift in the chest. So I'm tilting the chin up, but I'm not losing the neck completely. Opening up. And from here, just taking a gentle spiral, tip to one side. I can hold the knee. If I'm cross-legged, I can even hold the knee here. And then taking it towards the other way. Coming back towards centre, and we're just going to take a nice lean over, reaching the arm up, opening up through the chest. So notice if the chest is starting to lower here, we want to open up here. Imagine that the chest is trying to face and trying to reach the sky. And then the other side. Coming back towards centre, and we're just going to do some shoulder rolls, lifting the shoulders towards the ears and then drop. You can do some nice rolls back. And then from here, we are done. Thank you for joining me. I hope you find that useful. Let me know how you get on, if you do it today or if you do it later on. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7 AM. Thanks.